So I just finished the gym. I'm just walking home right now. As you can see, I am a mess. No matter what time you work out at, you're always gonna be sweaty as hell, like a pig. Working out is not a luxury here in Vietnam. I mean, there are better things to do than working out here. But I'm still getting the work in. Still got to get the work in, you know? I want to get the work in. I feel good afterwards. I feel really good. And the gym equipment, man. Talking about vintage, talking about retro. I think this gym probably has the worst equipment one could possibly ask for. The barbell has no grip whatsoever, no knurling. Everything's falling apart. The machine, all of the machines are falling apart. I maxed out on all the machines. Yeah, it's horrible. But I feel like that's where people make the most progress, you know? It's cheap. There's no frills. These people at the gym, they don't try to haggle you and try to get you to sign up for membership, because they know their gyms are shit. That's why they don't try to rope you in. And that's what I love about these gyms. And everywhere in Vietnam you go, there will always be like the high-end shops and restaurants and gyms, and there'll be the low ends. And I want to go to the low ends places because I know the people there are genuine. They don't try to sell you anything. It's the fact that they're not trying that gets people buying, you know? You don't got to be marketing all the time. Let the product speak for themselves. You don't got to market. You don't got to sell anything. Just let the people come to you. I know it sounds very counterintuitive, but if your products are really that good, you don't really need to pitch. You don't really need to talk shit about it. You don't need to overprice it and lie to people. If it's really good, people will come to it naturally. You don't have to pretend, you know? I'm all about authenticity. Let's talk about dating, finding a girlfriend, finding a woman for marriage for a second. Certain internet gurus, dating coaches, and pickup artists have said that dating can be likened to going to a marketplace. You have the sellers and you have the customers, people who are selling a product, i.e. you, and people whom you're trying to attract, which are the women, which are the men in your life that you're trying to attract. So it can be likened to a marketplace. Have you heard of this term, sexual market value, before? Of course you have. You've been on the internet for a long time, like me. So the whole point of self-improvement and dating coaches and people giving advice on the internet is that they're trying to sell you a product. They're trying to sell you this idea that you need to take their courses, you need to buy their book that will teach you the games that you have to play, the things that you need to do, the things that you need to improve your chance of getting women, dating success. They're trying to sell you something, man. They're trying to sell you something. And let me tell you, these dating coaches, these life coaches, they're selling you a dream. They're selling you an idea. This is false advertisement at its best. Now, don't get me wrong. you do need to put in some efforts in order to attract people, in order to find a mate. And don't ask me because I don't know, I'm not the expert. I do know though that you need to put in some sort of efforts, and you do need to find your audience, as in the kinds of women that are attracted to you, and you need to not really market yourself. Yeah, you can call it marketing. You need to improve to become the best version of yourself. You can't become someone else who you are not. And that's why you can't play games. You can't learn these tricks. It doesn't work, man. It might work for some guys, but it might not work for you. It certainly will not work for you. And you will know what I mean. You can't use a pickup line that these attractive, tall men are using to pick up chicks. It doesn't work, man. You need to find the women who are attracted to you first and present yourself in a way in which you feel the most comfortable in which you feel the most authentic in. That's what I'm trying to say. Because if you learn these games, you learn all of these tactics of picking up women, you are falsely advertising a product to your customers. And when they do find out your true self, everything will crumble. Or, yeah, it won't be very long-lived, your relationship. The reason why I went to this gym this morning, this ghetto-ass, low-budget gym this morning, was not because of the advertising. I went there because it's close to my home. I went there because it has what I need. I'm attracted to it because it has the bench press. That's all I need. I only wanted to go to the gym in order to maintain my bench press form and strength. If they have a squat rack, if they have a deadlift platform, then sure, that's an added bonus. But I came there for the bare minimum and I got what I needed. They don't even have an Instagram page. They don't even have a Facebook page. You know, all gyms have an advertising department in order to attract customers. This gym doesn't even need that, and there's still people going there to work out, people busting their ass off, people working really hard, no flashy equipment. Everything is broken down, everything is very low quality, everything is vintage, but I still got to work out it, and I really enjoy that. In fact, it might be better for my gains because I'm getting to practice using different equipment, not just the same standard bench press that I always use at my gym in Australia. Now I get to experiment, I get more variation, different hand grips, different bench heights. The fact that the bench was slipping, that was another variation. And I believe that's going to increase my competition standard bench press because I'm practicing in different conditions, you know. And as an athlete, you know that you need to be well conditioned. What does that mean? You need to be conditioned to different environments, different training stimuli, different equipment, different opponents when you're in training. You need to not deviate so much from your training, but you need variations of the same thing, you know what I mean? So that's why I went to that gym. They didn't even do a single sale tactic on me. They just asked me, what are you here for? And I said, I want a day pass. And I paid for it. It's cheap ass. It's less than $1 to go to this gym. Every day, less than $1. Yeah, it has everything I need. The same thing here, man, with dating, with attracting people. People tell you, you need to look max, you need to max this, career max, I don't know, location max, money max, I don't know, everything, social maxing. You need to take drugs, you need to go out, socialize. What for, man? Why try to be someone else who you are not? Why can't you just be yourself? I'm just gonna be myself, and I know my worth. I know I might not be attractive to a lot of people, but I know that there is a certain type of audience out there for me. And so is it with you. You also have a type of audience. You just haven't found them yet. You don't need to market yourself to be more commercialized. You don't need to market yourself to be attractive to more women. There's already an audience out there for you. This is not an excuse for you not to work on yourself and to become the best version of yourself. No, you still need to do that. I'm just saying, you don't need to become an alpha male, stoic, masculine man who never cries in order to be seen as attractive to all of the women you see in your life. You don't need to do that. There's already an audience out there for you. You don't need to learn games, pick up artistry. You don't need to mark up your actual value. Let the product speak for itself. Just be yourself, man. Real talk. Just be yourself. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. I'm about to head off to go to dinner with my friends. Anyway, stay strong, God bless, and I'll talk to you